Hi, I'm Channy. Today I'm going to show you how to make Cambodian lemongrass stir-fry. The main ingredient in the stir-fry is Apsara fruit lemongrass paste. And we also use sliced bamboo in water, and you can find this in any Asian supermarket. And a little bit of Thai basil. This is what Thai basil look like at the supermarket. What you want to do is clean it and pick only the top and the leaves. You don't want to cut through the stem because they're hard. Sometimes Thai basil came in with this blossom about that long, and what you want to make sure any blossom is to pick it out and throw it away. It doesn't taste good in the food. Alright, so that's Thai basil. And in this stir fry, I add a little bit of red bell pepper to get some color. Not so much the taste. I like the color. I don't like the way it tastes. But if you like a lot of bell pepper, you can use a lot of it. But I just want to use a little bit for color. What you're going to do is slice a few. And today for the stir fry, I'm going to use stir fry with beef. And this is skirt steak. And what you want to do, this is half pound of steak. Slice it against the grain like this, so that it's tender when you cook it. So these are ingredients. I sliced it before, so let's just move up. Alright, so I prepared the ingredient before, so let's move over to a stovetop. So now we are ready to cook. I heated the pans a little bit on a medium high, not too high. A little bit of oil, just a little bit, like 1 tablespoon. Roll them around to make sure that when you add the meat, it doesn't stick along the pans. And then here's a slice beef. Turn it up a little bit. And just let it cook a little bit longer before you add the lemongrass paste. You don't want to cook completely before you add the sauce, the paste. That way the meat can still absorb a lot of flavor. So this is 1 jar, which is 6 ounces of lemongrass paste. You have all the salt and flavor in there. You don't have to add anything else. Just toss it around a little bit. Now because you add lemongrass in there, there's a lot of liquid. You can turn up the heat as high as you want now. And cook it until the meat is completely done. I use beef, but you can also use chicken, fish, or just vegetarian. So even when the heat is up, it takes about 2 or 3 minutes to get the meat completely cooked. So the meat will continue to cook a little bit, and it looks pretty much done. Now you can add in the sliced bamboo. And this is 1 pound of sliced bamboo after you drain the water. So the heat is still high, and you just keep tossing the sliced bamboo to mix with the sauce and the meat. And you continue to do this maybe about 3 more minutes, 2 or 3 more minutes. So the next item I'm going to add, it's almost done. I'm going to add in a little bit of pepper, the one that we have, the bell pepper, to get the color. But you don't want to cook too long because you don't want the red color bleed through the bamboo, but you want it a little bit welded. So just toss it a little bit. By the way, you can add any vegetable you like. Your favorite vegetable, it would be good with okra, green beans, depending on what you like. And then I think that's done. Then right before I turn off the heat, I add in the basil. I like basil, so I put a lot, but you can add as much as you want. So the basil, and then turn off the heat, because it doesn't take much time to cook the basil. And you don't really want to cook it, you just want to kind of weld it and still look good on the serving plate. One of the reasons I didn't cut the basil really small, so that some people who doesn't like to take a bite of basil, they can pick it up. And at the same time, they have the flavor of basil in the stir fry. That's it. So it takes like 5 minutes to cook this dish. Add just a little bit, and it's like serving 4 people. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy cooking some Cambodian food.